What's up, you guys? This is Adam Gillespie with Rancid and Sweaty Calves coming at you with yet another video. And let me just start off by saying this. I am not surprised in the slightest that a bunch of Gen Z millennial panty twisters are getting their panties in a twist over the fact that there was a movie called Ace Ventura, Pet Detective back in 1994 that still liked to make fun of things on an objective level. As you can see here, it says, rewatching old movies can be a nostalgic experience, bringing us back to what we consider simpler, better times. However, it's also essential to view these films critically and acknowledge any problematic themes or issues that may have been overlooked. One such movie that has not aged well is the 1994 comedy Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. And they list the very, very first reason that they list it's not a good not a good movie is that there's jokes about a transgender woman. See right here? One particularly troubling scene in the movie involves the discovery that a character named Ray Finkel, who has been portrayed as a man throughout the film, is actually transgender and now goes by the name Lois Einhorn. When Ace Ventura discovers this, he reacts with disgust and queer panic, leading to a series of distasteful and offensive scenes. These include vomiting, showering multiple times, and crying to the song The Crying Game while naked in the shower. You know what's hilarious to me is that if there was a scene where a transgender individual made out with a guy who was completely straight or made out with a girl who was completely straight, and they found out that they weren't transgender, and then they decided to go to their shower and cry because they found out that this person who was totally normal, cisgendered, straight, heterosexual, white person, and they cried in their shower over the fact that they made out with that person, that would be considered brave and stunning and beautiful in modern-day movies. People are getting their panties in a twist over this silly little joke in a movie because they can't take the fact that it was a joke in a movie. They can't take the fact that there was somebody out there who poked fun at the absurdity of thinking that you could actually make yourself into somebody else completely and entirely different. These people are getting upset over a person reacting how a person probably should react to finding out that they were catfished by the same sex as them, only to be made to look like the opposite sex. It's a catfishing scene, and these people are getting offended at a person reacting in a, albeit comedic, but genuinely understandable way. And it only gets more and more ridiculous as time goes on. That's the beauty of comedy, to me, is that comedy can be objective regardless of what you think or believe or desire to have affirmed in your mind. Comedy exists outside of the spectrum of criticism because of the fact that it can be funny regardless of what a person thinks. Allow me to clean that up just a little bit more. I can make a joke that someone might find offensive, but a dozen other people might find funny. Or I could make a joke that one person finds funny, but a dozen people find offensive. The best part about both those jokes is that they are both just as valid as the other, and it doesn't matter which joke I tell, it only matters the response, and the response is typically laughter. And even then, the response doesn't necessarily matter, because if I find what I said funny, I can still say what I said. That's the beauty of freedom of speech here in America, is that you can almost say anything, just so long as you're not inciting people to violence. And comedy falls under that whole First Amendment aspect. Beautiful, isn't it? I certainly believe so. Let me know what you guys think, though, in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment down below as I just mentioned, share this video out there with your friends, subscribe and hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss a single video that I upload, and make sure to check me out on all my different socials. I leave links to those in the description below. They include Rumble, Patreon, and my Twitter. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you had a great day and a great rest of the week.